Hello, hello. So good to see you all popping in here. Hope you are doing well. Still got a little bit of stuff going on, but we're fine. I don't know if you can see the alert there. It's a public safety alert. Jeffrey Epps, missing 15-year-old white male from Torrance Road, autistic nonverbal, wearing yellow shirt, gray shorts. If spotted, do not approach. Please call 911 or 478-445-4891. It's kind of hard to read. I couldn't get it any bigger. Hi, little D. And Thomas, and Mo, and Fancy, and Carolina, and Melissa. Thank you all so much. Make sure you've hit that thumbs up. It gets us out into the rhythm. We can be on the wave, riding the rhythm wave. I do have just his picture. Oops, wrong thing. But I can put that up. That's okay. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Eric. This is Jeffrey Epps from Milledgeville, Georgia. He is a missing autistic teen, 15 years old. I'm just giving people time to gather in, say hi to everyone. It's good to see you all. Oh, good, Caroline. I was hoping that people could zoom in and do whatever they needed to do on that. Yeah. Yeah. It is a shame. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. What are you laughing at, Fancy? What did I do? Hi, Monty. Okay. Oh, you're familiar with this case, Jennifer. Good. You can help me out because there's not much that I found. I just happened to, not familiar. Okay. I just happened to see it when I was scrolling through Facebook and thought I'd check it out. And it is still active. They are still actively looking for Jeffrey. Unless, something happens while we're talking about him and getting his face out there and his name and all his details. And of course, see something, say something, do something. It's simple. It's not hard. I think you got everybody, little D. Okay. We'll start with this one. And the authorities search for a missing nonverbal teen with autism in Baldwin County. This is Jeffrey Epps. A public safety alert has been issued for a missing nonverbal teen with autism out of Baldwin County. According to the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office, 15-year-old Jeffrey Epps was last seen wearing a yellow shirt and gray shorts in the area of Torrance Road. Jeffrey is 5'3" and weighs 135 pounds. The Baldwin County Fire Chief told WGXA that Epps went missing from his home around 2 p.m. on Monday and is accepting help from the community in the search efforts. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is aiding in the search after BCSO requested a Maddie's call. So let's see what this is. Meaning. Maddie's Call is an emergency alert system established in Georgia to locate missing elderly or disabled persons. It was created by the Georgia General Assembly in 2006 and is similar to the Amber Alert system for children. The alert is activated by law enforcement when they believe a disabled person is missing and in immediate danger of serious harm. The system uses public service announcements and media to disseminate information to the public, helping to locate missing individuals. So it's good to know what that all means. Hi, Bart. So you can only hope that they may have had something in place like Project Lifesaver. I don't know about their county. Yeah. And that's why they said, you don't approach an autistic child that is missing, unless you're trained. You do what they say, call 911 or call their department. Yes. Yes. Let's see. I was going to show you a street view of the area. This is what I came up with. It says southwest, but I'm not a good driver on this yet. And this road sign does say deaf child area. And It's very wooded. But I just thought I'd give you guys an overview of the area. You go forward, it goes higher. You go the other direction, it does go back down, but you don't see 184. Yes. I just thought I would share that. What the area looks like of what I could find. So, and I do have another article. And this is, I'm going to scroll up as I go, but this is from yesterday. Milledgeville, Georgia. Baldwin County deputies and fire crews are searching for a missing 15-year-old boy last seen in the area of Torrance Road, according to social media posts from Baldwin County Sheriff's Office and Baldwin County Fire Rescue, which I did look at those on Facebook. The Sheriff's Office says that Jeffrey Epps is a nonverbal autistic male who was last seen wearing a yellow shirt and gray shorts. Deputies are asking anyone who sees him to call the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office at 478-445-4891 or please call 911. That's a good way too. The Baldwin County Fire Rescue shared the post and said crews are assisting with the search. And deputies have not released additional details on the circumstances of Epps' disappearance. And that was at 5:25 last night. At 10 o'clock last night, the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office said in a social media update just before 10 Monday that crews were still searching for Epps. He has not been located yet. At 12:41 a.m. Baldwin County Fire Rescue said in a social media update just after 12:30 a.m. Tuesday that the search for missing 15-year-old Jeffrey Epps will continue throughout the night. All available resources have been deployed, including K9 units, multiple thermal drones, a helicopter, ATVs, UTVs, and grid searches of wooded areas. Baldwin County Fire, Baldwin County Sheriff's Office, Milledgeville Police, Artrim EMS, Georgia State Patrol, Georgia DNR, Wilkinson County Fire, Baldwin County EMA are all involved, as well as citizens from all over Baldwin County. If you see Epps, call 911. And then this morning at 9, the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office says the search for Jeffrey Epps continues Tuesday morning. And a social media update from the Sheriff's Office just before 9 a.m. said any help is appreciated. And you can call 478-445-4891 to help. And again, this is Jeffrey. It's the same picture. This is just a 26-second news. So, yeah. No, I don't think it's foul play or anything nefarious. A lot of kids, it is hard. And If you don't have support and help, it happens. They do get out. Yeah, I know. Gone missing before Thanksgiving. Yeah, it is heartbreaking. Yes, yes, very true, Mo. Yeah, Nightbot, thank you. And we are growing. Yes, it does happen, Jennifer. It really does. Yes, Nancy, they get out no matter how hard you try to prevent it. Yes. You can buy all the locks, the alarms, but they're smart. They figure it out. They figure out how to undo stuff and slip out. It it's sad, but it does happen. Let's see if anything is updated since we started. No, just a couple of news sources is all I see that is covering it. So I even went and looked on X, and it was just 41 NBC News that is covering it right now. But I wanted to get his name out there, his face out there, his details out there, show you what I seen to be the potentially the location, how wooded it is. Yeah, if they find a way, they will leave. And you're right, they don't know any better. Not all parents are bad. Um, there's been some things come up with Melody that um, need serious red flags. And if law enforcement knows all this, which you have to assume that they do, what's being done? She's been seen loading up the van, a U-Haul. Speculation is that she has to move, which is not good. But some information that's coming out is just, but you gotta, you gotta understand who it's coming from, who's saying it. Yes, this person did file or did try to press charges for unlawful detainment. But, the judge threw that out. We can all feel how we want to feel about that person. But I thought we would go ahead and play that too. And this is going to be with Ashley Banfield. So
events with Ashley is one giant blur of craziness. I don't know of any other way to explain it. In short, she ended up going on a road trip at the instructions of individuals that she barely even knows, and I question if she even knows them really at all, in efforts to drop Melody off with them, apparently some location in Utah.
I mean, really. That's what I said, Fancy. You feel how you feel about this person, Tyler. I'm going to keep my judgments to myself. But you have your rights to your feelings and your opinions. From everything we've heard, Ashley trusts no one but herself. So why would she come up with this scenario? I mean, if she doesn't trust anyone to be around, why would she trust someone to care for her daughter? I hope I'm saying that clearly or in the correct way. I have feelings about it myself, and I'm allowed to have those feelings. But we will continue with this.
She had said that it was a couple that she met at a zoo. This couple had a daughter that's Melody's age that she wanted Melody to be able to play with. But she doesn't know these people's names, their address, their phone number, their location, nothing. It's bizarre. It makes no sense.
It particularly makes no sense that Ashley Buzzard would say, I don't know this couple that I met at the zoo. I don't know their names. I don't know their address. I don't know their contact information, when apparently she was making contact with them. And can you describe what she said about the contact she made with them and how the plan kept changing about the drop-off of Melody?
She wouldn't go into too much details because she was very paranoid that the house is bugged, and she still wasn't really trusting me that much, as we discovered on that Thursday that she decided to confront me, or whatever you would want to call it. She didn't make it clear of how she communicated, especially when she was saying she didn't have accurate phone numbers for them. She also didn't make it clear. She said that she knew the woman's name of the couple, and that she looked on white pages and verified that there was someone by that name listed on the white pages. Okay, well, if someone's called John Doe, there's probably 20 John Does throughout the nation. So it's the fact that she trusted and believed some stranger that she randomly met at a zoo to care for her daughter, and trusted what she said was true without checking ID, without checking where she lives, without going to the house, without verifying where Melody was going to be sleeping. It's just mind-boggling for me. And
well, to say the least, without getting a contact phone number to call her back. And again, I'm still perplexed by the details, Mr. Brewer, about, and I think you correct me if I'm wrong here, that Ashley Buzzard said to you that this woman kept changing the drop-off details, kept changing the plan. Is that true?
Exactly, and that's why she ended up in Nebraska and all these different places, because they kept changing. Was like, oh no, meet us here, no, meet us here, then meet us maybe Utah, wherever she ended up last with Melody was the.
I mean, really. From what we know of Ashley, from things that we've seen, she's very private. She's very, introverted. She doesn't talk to people. She doesn't associate with people. How can this be the narrative? It's very strange. I don't know. Yeah, the stories are bizarre. Yeah. Yes. I do too. And yes. We'll let it finish. There's not much more to it. I'm still just very perplexed. Evidently, it's been over a month. Law enforcement has not deemed anything to arrest Ashley on. No, not for this little D, not for Melody. She was arrested for not letting Tyler here leave her house. From what Tyler said. We covered that. So let me go back and we'll finish this. It's like I said, it's not very much longer.
Final drop off. So they kept changing it because apparently this couple, this individual, this whoever was paranoid of the government and being followed and spied on. So they wanted to make sure that if Ashley was being tracked, then it would be harder for them to be tracked, changing all these different locations. And I know how weird and bizarre this sounds, but this is just the information that I was provided. And whether it's true or not, this is what she relayed to me.
I mean, that's a whole other question, whether what she told you is true. It sounds so manic. And also, how is she communicating with a woman multiple times to change drop-off locations if she suddenly says, I have no means of communicating with said woman?
And she said that she originally had a phone number for them and she no longer has it because they ended up either disconnecting it or it was a text now number or something similar. And she was told that when she got home, Melody would start calling her. And it's been 45, 50 days and still no phone call as of November 6th.
And that was the plan, to be clear that this couple, again, that Ashley Buzzard told you she met them at a zoo and made this plan to drop her 9-year-old daughter off with them. And that they'd have a daily contact with Melody. Did she say why? What was the whole purpose of getting rid of her daughter to this mystery couple in the first place?
Without going through too much detail with her medical history, she had an outpatient, so she has a surgery coming up. And the surgery, after she told me what it is, it's an outpatient surgery that you're going to be out for the day. It's nothing. But in her mind, it's something that Melody needs to be away from her for at least a month or two, an effort for Ashley to do the surgeries, the medical care, and get back on her feet so she could take care of Melody.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our news.
So, yeah. Upcoming surgery. For what? Yes, I agree, Mel. There is a backstory somewhere. I don't know, Carolina. And he's in the legal field. So you would think that he knew better, wouldn't you? It's like the PI that we watched the other day. Yeah, some things I can get on board with what he was saying, but some things I don't think so. But there again, I don't know Ashley myself, so I don't know. There's a partial release of the recording. Yes. Yes. Where she's talking in a normal tone, calmly. And she only recorded 3 minutes of one visit, and he visited her multiple times in 5 days, plus what they say it was over like 300 text messages in those 5 days. I agree, Fancy. But if this is true, they're not going to find her. Because it seems like if you go with what he's saying, that Ashley took the word of this couple and made sure there was no cameras around. Troy, I don't know. They did download her phone from my understanding, so you know they've gone through it. No, Nancy. Not if something nefarious was going on. They would not call law enforcement themselves if they were the ones that were being nefarious. You would think so, Little D, that there was cameras at the zoo. We don't know what zoo. We don't know what state. I hope so, Mel. I really do. Yeah, I didn't mean to be the negative Nancy there, Nancy. Sorry. But yeah, if the person Ashley left him with has nefarious reasons, yeah, they're not going to call law enforcement on themselves. I agree, Thomas. It sounds like a made-up story. I just hope that she is okay and that things can be resolved. Yeah, there is so much with this, Mo. I look all the time. I'm not kidding you. I don't know. Here, I'll show you the one of her. I didn't care for him either, Mel, to be honest. I'll show you one of her loading the U-Haul.
This is just so shocking to me, and that my granddaughter is dressed in a disguise. This is just so overwhelming. It's just so really scary. You need to tell him where the baby is. You need to tell him who's setting all these things up for you. I know you're not doing it.
As the search for her 9-year-old daughter continues, a brand new video shows mom Ashley Buzzard may be on the move. In a video obtained exclusively by News Nation and broadcasted on Banfield, our friend Ashley Banfield's show, you see this. You see Ashley Buzzard carrying out of her home boxes and appliances and loading them up onto a U-Haul in her driveway. There's still no update, though, on the whereabouts of her daughter, Melody. But Ashley did go to court last week. Here's more from Scripps News reporter Crystal Bermudez, who was there for Buzzard's hearing.
Ashley Buzzard no longer facing felony false imprisonment charges. I'm Crystal Bermudez, your Lompoc community reporter, and I was in the courtroom Thursday morning when the alleged victim's case took the stand. The judge ultimately deciding that there wasn't enough evidence to move forward. Much of Thursday's hearing was centered around testimony from the alleged victim, Tyler Brewer, an approximately 6-minute-long audio recording Buzzard took during their conversation the evening of November 6th. A freelance paralegal and legal document assistant, Brewer told the court he first met Ashley through a friend back in 2014 and reached out to her recently offering his help. He testified that he visited Buzzard approximately 5 times between November 1st and 6th, stating the final meeting at her home, he felt Buzzard's demeanor, body language, and tone of voice prevented him from leaving. He shared additional concerns about a box cutter being located on a nearby table. Both sides played portions of the audio recording in court. While it was played for everyone to hear, we were not allowed to film any portion of the hearing. The prosecution argued the video documented the moment Brewer said he tried to leave her home. Brewer tells me he didn't know he was being recorded. I spoke with him about it over the phone following Thursday's hearing.
Now I understand why she was saying things and doing things the way she was doing it, because she was being recorded.
The defense argued the recording did not support Brewer's earlier statements, including that Buzzard prevented him from walking out of the home.
She had the tone, demeanor, and the audio recording of the conversation between the two.
I caught up with Buzzard leaving the courthouse during a break in her hearing.
Ashley, can you give any comments into Tyler's testimony today and pleading not guilty?
She did not respond. A key moment Thursday came when Detective Thomas Brownlee testified that statements Brewer made immediately after the November 6th incident didn't align with the recording he found on Buzzard's phone following her arrest, or the statement Brewer later posted online.
Tyler Brewer told him on November 6th and how it reflected on the November 6th, 2025 Ashley recording, they did not align. And the impeachment testimony that Detective Brownlee provided may have factored in to the judge's ruling in this case.
Now, Ashley Buzzard has not been charged in connection with her daughter's disappearance. Authorities will say that she still won't cooperate.
So, yeah. That's... I don't know. Yeah, her makeup is really wild, isn't it? But I wanted you to see where she was loading that U-Haul. Yes. But where's she taking all this stuff? Is she taking it to her storage unit that the cops have already went through, and the the CSI team, they've went through? Oh gosh, Monty, I hope I don't do makeup like that at 95. I don't wear any. So I don't like how it feels. It makes my face itch and stuff. So I do not wear makeup. But I just wanted you to see that weird activity. And it was also brought up, we heard that PI say that she cut Melody's face out of the flyers or the posters that was outside out front, and she had them lined up on her counter like in a shrine. Well, Tyler tells a different story. She just took the posters inside the house, lined them up on the couch, has one of those big, those long body pillows, has put Melody's clothes on that pillow and put it on the couch with all the posters. So you've got two different scenarios. And I know Nate Eaton has been out there, or not Nate. Oh dear. Sorry, Nate. Brian Eaton has been out there, boots on the ground. And yeah. He's not, I don't think he's still there. I think he did go back home finally. But I mean, just odd scenarios. Right, Mel. That's kind of how I feel about the PI that the family of Melody's father hired. I just don't know. So I don't want to keep you much longer. I did want to come on and talk about Jeffrey Epps. Let's just pray that he's found. Let's pray that Melody's found. Jessica, she still has not been found either. Not that I'm aware of. Let me double check on that. Or not Jessica, Rebecca. Rebecca K. Parks. Here's something from an hour ago. And I'll just show you because it's still. The Wexford County Sheriff's Office is continuing its investigation into the disappearance of Rebecca Park and is receiving assistance from several other agencies. Per a November 25th news release update. Oh, I didn't know that. The Sheriff's Office said it continues to get tips from the public each day. Anyone with information is encouraged to submit a tip through the established tip line at 231-306-2072 or through Silent Observer. No arrests have been made. The Sheriff's Office said it will issue an updated release when additional information becomes available. And I do know that they did come out and tell the public to ignore online rumors about Rebecca's missing case because there has been some wild things. And one thing I seen today was it's either the bio mom or the foster mom had been taken in for a polygraph. I don't know if that's true or not, but there was people claiming that this person had been arrested. And I mean, it's just mudslinging. I don't know how, Carolina. But you know, I'm just trying to keep up with these different people, different cases, different missing people. You know, we know that Rebecca was supposed to have delivered her baby supposedly on the 18th. And evidently there's no hospital, you know, saying that she is there or was there or anything. Oh, thank you, Fancy. I try. I just do my own little part over here in my own little world. I just bring attention to cases that I feel needs to have attention. I know there are so many more that are missing. I can't do them all. I wouldn't have a life if I done them all. I wish I could, though. All right, and with that, I will leave you. I love you all. Make sure your notifications are on. You never know when I will go live. And thank you so much. Make sure that you do hit that thumbs up. It does help boost and get us out there. And we are inching closer and closer to, I think my spider's trying to jump down. We are inching closer to the 500 goal. All right, bye. Behave, everyone. And if you see something, say something, do something. Do the right thing. Thank you.